I'm Paul Pasolka, Ivy Masters Learning Center and IvyMasters.com, and today we're going to look at the 21st question from Digital SAT Test 1, Module 2. This is a harder set of reading and writing questions. 21 reads, which choice completes the text that conforms to the conventions of standard English? Whenever you hear a question about the conventions of standard English, you always want to look at the answer choices first, because based on what the answer choices are telling you, you want to ask yourself certain questions. When I see these answer choices, I notice they are verbs. Now, I know you know a verb is an action, but not all verbs are actions. So make sure you remember that is, was, were, will be, am, are, has, have, had. Those are all verbs that don't show action. Make sure you recognize them as such, because my first recommendation when to recognize that they are verbs is to test it they. So if it only works for one answer choice, and that's the same answer choice that they does not work for, the only answer choice they does not work for, then you've got your answer, or vice versa. If only one answer choice works for they, and that same answer is the only answer choice that doesn't work for it, then you've got your answer. And then I recommend you just move on. You can do it without reading the sentence. We're going to use that trick right here, and then after we will read the sentence and identify the subject, but I would just recommend you do the it, they trick and move on as long as it works. So here we have, it are unique? No. It is unique? Yes. It were unique? No. It have been unique? No. So notice with it, is the only one that works. Now, if is the only one that doesn't work with they, then I know I've got my answer. They are unique, that works. They is unique, that does not work. They were unique, that works. They have been unique, that works also. So I know my correct answer is B. Mark your answer, move on. It's testing subject-verb agreement. Your subject's singular, and we didn't even identify what the subject is or read the sentence. Now, we will read the sentence to identify the subject, but again, I just advise you to move on without reading the sentence because it could be confusing finding subject sometimes. Sentence reads, researchers studying the teraa-cotta army, the thousands of life-size statues of warriors found interred near the tomb of Emperor Qin Shi Huang of China, were shocked to realize that the shape of each statue's ears, like the shape of each person's ears, is unique. So two things are going on here. Number one, you've got a phrase between matching punctuation that could be taken out. Like the shape of each person's ears, you can take that out and still have an independent clause. I'm going to read it over without that. Researchers studying the teraa-cotta army, the thousands of life-size statues of warriors found interred near the tomb of Emperor Qin Shi Huang of China, were shocked to realize that the shape of each statue's ears is unique. Now, it probably sounds weird to say the shape of each statue's ears is unique, which brings us to our next point. When identifying subject-verb agreement, you always got to take out prepositional phrase. Of each statue's ears is a prepositional phrase, which will leave us with the subject just before the verb. Shape is the subject. So now I'm going to read it. It's going to sound better when I read without all that stuff I crossed out. Researchers studying the teraa-cotta army, the thousands of life-size statues of warriors found interred near the tomb of Emperor Qin Shi Huang of China, were shocked to realize that the shape is unique. It's singular. Shape is unique. Your answer is B. Thank you for joining us today. If you like this video, click like. You can share it with someone who has difficulty identifying subject-verb agreement. If there's any question you'd like to see answered from any official PSAT or SAT or ACT, leave that in the comments. I'd be happy to shoot a video on it. Click subscribe so you don't miss anything. Actually, up here, you're going to see on one, there's going to be a subscribe. On the other, there's going to be another video on subject-verb agreement. Check them out. Have a great day.